I want to talk about something that I feel is dangerous in the heathen as true Norse community, and that is the propaganda of the path. There's an alarming number of influencers that have figured out that they can make a small fortune pretending to be a high priest. Religion has no priests. They're selling you an idea that their way is the only way to follow the path. They use the lore, the sagas, the symbols as a Trojan horse, so to speak. And this is just to basically force their agenda upon you. Today, we're going to de-influence the authority influencer. And we're going to start the path of reclaiming for the people who actually live it. Here's the first truth that you need to understand. This path is a path of homework. By its very nature, is decentralized. Historically, there is no pope in the North. There was no central authority telling each household how they had to follow this path. The households could honor the ancestors, the gods, the spirits, however they see fit. And you can too. When an influencer tells you you have to do it their way, that your rituals are wrong, you didn't study enough, and your vibe doesn't fit, they're helping you. They're trying to build this hierarchy that they're going to sit upon and demand loyalty, finances, whatever else that they can demand out of the community. And it is basically, they feel that it's your job just to sit at the bottom as a subscriber and look up. If someone tells you they have an exclusive right to this path, they're just trying to sell you something. Have you noticed how maybe certain creators will start with a Havamal verse or stanza, if you will, and then automatically go straight into their politics? That's not a coincidence. That's propaganda. They take the deep, complex meanings and concepts of the ancestors, the spirits, the gods, and basically flatten them into slogans, using the gods as mascots for their personal beliefs, beefs, and politics. They're not teaching you how to develop a relationship with the spirits or the gods. They're teaching you how to be a foot soldier for their brand. If their beliefs coincidentally always align with what their personal beliefs are, that's not by accident. In our traditions, your inner yard, it was only for people in the community that you trust with your life. And historically, you didn't pay or buy or make somebody else benefit to be a part of that. You earned your place with your deeds, and that could be loyalty and your time. Now, if you look at these digital tribes, these influencers, they are building these tribes, these digital tribes, and I see it a lot. I'll scour through, some of them just to see what they're talking about. And, and oftentimes it's just a barrage of arguments and beefs of, whatever person don't like this person. And then they even get not everybody's, but sometimes they'll get people's personal, criminal histories involved. Like it's a prison gang, I want to see your papers. That's it's a little odd. But in the old traditions that I was taught of, everything is a gift for a gift. Basically, it comes down to, if I scratch your back, you scratch mine, kind of deal. Not just you sit in a digital box on an app and belittle somebody for an hour, and they tell you're basically telling them yes sir, no sir, whatever, and they could be thousands of miles away. That's not a community. That's just, I don't even know what to call it. I guess it's a fan club, really. If you really look at it, if you're going to sit there for hours, let somebody belittle you just so you could be in their presence, that's a fan club. So how do you find the right way? Your North Star isn't anybody's opinion. It's you going out to find people, creators that are not demanding you to be a part of some group, some digital community. And the path has to be found in the work that you do personally. It's your integrity that you show at your job. It's how you treat those in your life. These are the cornerstones of this belief. And gods don't care about your status on any social media. They don't care about that. They care about the weight of your deeds. You don't need a middleman to teach you how to speak to your ancestors. And you certainly don't need to pay somebody to tell you what you're doing right or wrong. The most Norse thing you can do is read the sources, study the history, do your homework, and then apply that into your modern life. Whether it's you're in the country, you're in the city, doesn't matter, as long as you're applying these things that you're learning, you're studying, you're becoming a better you. Don't let somebody else's propaganda become your personality. And I say it again and again and again. Your path is your own. There's no rules that say that you have to have Scandinavian blood. There's no rules that say you have to, your path is your path. And oftentimes the ancestors, and I know my direct family that are, from Norway, and friends that I have in Iceland, they often spend more time venerating spirits and ancestors than they do the gods. I hear the question all the time, how do I know which god to work with? Or do I have permission? You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to wait for some shiny bell. You don't have to wait for some dude in a chat room telling you that, if you believe in certain things, I've even heard an influencer that'll tell people that they're mentally ill if they believe in certain things. So take what people say with a grain of salt. I am just sharing what I've been taught, and I hope it resonates with you all, everybody on a good level. I'll never tell you that you're wrong. If you ask me a question about what I do, I will offer that. I will offer that information of what I do, but I'm not going to tell you that a belief that you have, or I'm never going to tell you you're wrong about something. So if you want to help continue to build this community of the urban Norsemen, like, comment, share. Let's get this momentum going. And my final thing is I'm not sure if you guys come from TikTok. I'm not sure how long I'll be posting there. Just primarily because I see a lot of stuff going on in the background that just doesn't please me. So Sometimes they say if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all and just kind of fade away. Until next time, I'm the Urban Norseman. See you on the other side.